Hello, everyone. Hovian here, and we're back with Ouran High School Host Club, Volume 2. And this volume, I believe, got really slows the pace down a bit, I think. Not that, we kind of hit the ground running in Volume 1, I think. Besides the fact that I thought it could have used a bit more setup of the whole thing, like Harley gets roped into the club really fast. But after that, through the end of volume one and this volume, particularly this volume, feels like we're just doing slice of life shenanigans without developing much of the plot. Um, which I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure if I should expect much in the way of plot going forward, because I don't know. It felt like with Hanakimi, um, there was always some drama, something moving, moving forward the dynamics with you know Sano and Mizuki and Nakatsu. Um, but here it's like, yeah, well, Haruhi has her debt. Um, but we're not do. It felt like we're not doing much, um, with it. One thing in this volume at the very start, um, there's like a panel, narration panel thing that says, "This manga will, for convenience' sake, ignore all graduations." So we're in Detective Conan time where we can do a five different um spring episodes, or like five different Christmas episodes, but we won't draw attention to the fact that you know time would have a year would have passed and some of the students would be out of school, because there is of the host club. Some of them are Mitsuki, Honey, and Takashi are third years. Haruhi and Hitachi twins are first years, and Kyoyo and Tamaki are second years. So there's it's like a bit, basically almost even mix of seniority in that respect. And that does come up, like Kaoru and Hikaru were bragging or boasting to Tamaki that they had so much more time with Haruhi because they spent classes together since they're in the same grade, which is funny. But overall, I kind of prefer school manga. Respect the timeline. I guess it's not that important. I guess it does. To me, though, it kind of if I guess it's ignoring it basically means that either they wanted to do more in limited time, more events and stuff, or it means they didn't feel like planning out the timeline, which I feel like, okay, maybe they didn't care as much of a story, which I don't know. I don't want to say that that's necessarily the case, but I do feel when the author does put in the effort to map out the timeline, I can feel that, and I respect that. So I like it more when they do respect the timeline. But there's also good art stuff here. Look at this. I love the spreads. They're really cool. And in this chapter, they're dressed up in Arabian stuff, which is cool. And the episode or the chapter doesn't even have anything to do with that. Uh, I think this is one of the better chapters. I think of this volume, where like a kid tries to get Tamki's help to grab the attention of women, although it was just a specific girl he wanted, and they taught him how to play piano to get some time with her before she moved overseas. And it was generally it's like a touching chapter. And I mean, most of these chapters are just like kind of independent of each other. You know, slice of life stuff, stuff not really carrying over to the next chapter or anything like that. You know, um, but we gradually are learning more about the host club guys. You know, um, like how Honey and who was it again? Takashi. Sorry, Takashi. Like he doesn't like say much, so it can be a bit easier to forget him. Um, I thought, oh yeah, I guess Mori is his nickname, but Honey and Mori are cousins, but and they're of Mori's family. Um, used to be subservient to Honey's family, but now they're kind of merged a bit since well now they're cousins, you know. Uh, but Mori is still serves Honey, so that's sweet. And also step with Honey and Mori are karate experts. That's funny. You know, subverts your expectation. A small boy, and he's good at karate. That's fine. It's fine. It doesn't feel like there's much in the way of Haruhi uh development here. Really, I mean, she has a thing where she disguises herself as a middle schooler in that chapter I talked about earlier about the kid wanting Takashi's advice. Um, and I hope we get more with Haruhi. I think she's my favorite character of Ouran. So I mean, I really want to like that. I believe most sites, if you look at Ouran on any like websites, like it'll say like it's a reverse harem or like a harem that's in reverse, where the woman is surrounded by men, and it's true that she is a woman and she is surrounded by men in her club. Although so far, I think only Takashi has expressed interest in Haruhi romantically, and I feel like there's only two. From what I remember of the anime, I think there's only two ones that actually expressed romantic interest. I'm not sure about the twins. I'm not sure. I could be wrong. Like I find it hard to imagine like Honey expressing romantic interest in Haruhi, especially Takashi. Not Takashi. Mori. I mean Mori. Um, yeah, I mean, I guess maybe twins. Sure, maybe the twins. But yes, it should be just Kyoyo and Tamaki fighting for Haruhi, right? In the end, I guess I believe the anime did like one chapter an episode. I doubt they got halfway um through the thing. Um Also anyway, in this character intro it says Karu is homosexual. That's interesting. Um but I guess he just plays it up for the his the host. He plays up the twin gay host thing. Perhaps he is not actually gay. I mean, who knows? We might find out. I don't know. The twins had a chapter where they I guess they fought, but then like it wasn't actually a fight or something. I don't know. I think I forgot some of what happened there. Uh, I read the first part of this volume yesterday. Sorry. uh, interesting. Um. Oh yeah. Last. When I was talking about the first volume, I was like, wasn't it like not a secret that Haruhi is a girl? Well, actually, it is. I suppose a secret that Haruhi is a girl because they hid Haruhi from the physical exam that happens in the high schools in Japan, at least, which makes me wonder how did Mizuki get past that in Hanakimi? Although I guess yeah, I guess the doc helped with that. Anyways, so I guess they're going to keep that a secret from the rest of the school. Although I'm not sure. Does do the does the faculty and staff not know? Actually, no, they have to know because she was given the school ID, right? So the teachers know, but they don't tell the students. I don't know. I guess it doesn't make much sense. Although I guess okay, if we're doing the floating timeline stuff, maybe it just supposed to be like a rom com, not much serious. Like with drama stuff, at least not yet. I don't know. I feel maybe it would. I would appreciate better if it was taking itself, if it upped the drama part, because right now I'm not feeling much drama. But I mean, I guess it's still fine. Yeah, it's still fine. Maybe I like the anime a bit better. It kind of, I feel like the anime of shoujo manga, they often do kind of like de shoujofy it. Like it feels like when you see the shoujo anime, a lot of the art style gets flattened out because I don't even know why. Um, it feels like there's less of a distinct art style in shoujo anime than there is in shoujo manga. But I don't know. Maybe I'm just making stuff up. But I do feel like shoujo anime all often just don't carry over the same style as the source material. I mean, look at Cardcaptor Sakura. Like the anime and manga is night and day difference, like in the character designs and everything. Um, but I don't know. It's fine. It's Ouran. It's legendary manga. It's cool, and we'll see more of it next time. So have a good one. Bye.